Hello and welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop Streamed, your one stop for co-op news and playthroughs. And today we are playing through Marvel Champions. We're playing Drax. I'm so excited. Another Guardian is out. So yes, we're playing Drax. And who else are we going to play Drax against? You know who it's going to be. It's going to be Ronan. Because why wouldn't we be crazy and fight against the toughest villain in the game with somebody I have no idea about? Now, I am using the starter deck, but that doesn't seem to matter with Ronan. I mean, I guess it does. He only has one thing out at the beginning of the game, which is not nearly the 50 that they normally have. But yes, so we're going to go against Ronan standard and with Drax starter deck. And I have not looked at this deck, so I do this intentionally, so I may make some mistakes. It is a first play with this deck, so you can go ahead and check the comments afterward or look at the Klingon subtitles. If there's a major mistake, I'll probably put it in there. But let's see what Drax is all about. 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 defense. Drax gets +1 attack for each vengeance counter on him, so that's what this little thing here is for. After the villain attacks Drax, place a vengeance counter here to a maximum of 3. If you cannot, draw a card. And then when you're on the other side, recover 4, which is good. Force response. After you change to this form, remove all vengeance counters from Drax. Heal 2 damage for each vengeance counter removed this way. Huh. That's pretty nifty. So he could have up to 4 attack and and heal 6 for free when he flips over. That's pretty good. Now hand size of 4 on this side, which is not wonderful. And on this side, we got a hand size of 6. So it seems like he's going to want to flip to get up to the maximum hand size every once in a while. Alrighty, so let's get started. And as always, please feel free to comment, talk, let me know what you think. Talk it up in the chat. Let me know what you think about this hero. Let me know what your experiences with him have been, if you've had a chance to play him yet. As always, I recommend buying everything. I own everything that I play with on here. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to have a protection deck, it looks like. Leading Blow. Hero Interrupt. When your hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Reduce the hero's attack. Wait. What? Reduce your hero's attack for that attack by the number of printed boost icons on the card. If the attack still deals damage, ready your hero. Huh. So that's interesting. So when he gets a bunch of counters and he's 4, there's almost no chance he fails. It is a free card. So, interesting. Not going to start with that, though. Gamora, nice. Let's see. Play only if you're a Guardian. Of course we are. Hero response. After Gamora attacks or thwarts, discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard an event. Then add that card to your hand. So Gamora gets you events every time she attacks or thwarts. It's decent. Athletic conditioning. Probably won't start with Gamora, though. As much as that sounds good. Hero action. Discard 1 stun or confuse status card from your hero. Great, but I'm not stunned or confused. Parry. This is a Drax event. Hero interrupt. Defense. When you take any amount of damage, prevent X of that damage, where X is equal to double your attack. That seems very good, again, especially with getting all Draxed up over here with the those boost tokens. All right, Knife Leap. Reduce the cost to play this card by 1 for each vengeance counter on Drax. That's nice. So it could be free even. Holy moly. Hero Interrupt. When you make a basic attack, you get +5 attack for that attack. That attack gains Overkill and Piercing. Wow. That's awesome turn 1, except Piercing is good, really good for turn 1. But I don't have any counters, so I am not going to get to reduce the cost of that at all. Still pretty good. I'll still probably keep that one in my hand. Hero action. Remove X threat from a scheme where X is equal to your attack. So he does a lot of stuff with getting his attack up and then doing a lot of things that deal with his attack. You know what? I'm getting rid of all this stuff except for Knife Leap. I'm definitely going to do that. And let's see if I can draw up into some resource generation. Too Stubborn to Die is an upgrade. When Drax would be defeated, instead set his hit points to 4, change him to alter ego form, and remove this card from the game. Oh, that's kind of neat. That's kind of like Captain America, I think, has that. Another Knife Leap. another athletic conditioning, and deflection. When an identity would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent up to 5 of that damage, discard cards from the top of your deck equal to the amount prevented that way. And it's an event that costs 2, which is not inexpensive, let's be honest. So let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a knife leap here. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else. So I'm going to flip over. I am going to do I'm not going to use the Milano. I'll use the Milano to pay for something. So 1, 2, 3 to pay for this knife leap over here. Seems pretty good. Reduce this cost by 1 for each vengeance counter. Again, none. When you make a basic attack, you get +5 for that attack. That attack gains overkill and piercing. So I'm going to make a basic attack. My attack is 1, +5 is 6, and piercing gets rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems pretty good. Now, after the villain attacks Drax, I get tokens. Oh, so playing cards that make the villain attack me might be not the worst thing in the world. All right, and I'm going to do Too Stubborn to Die, even though having another one of those knives seems really good, and deflections seems pretty good. I'd rather not lose the game by dying here early, so I'm going to play that. And let's see what I draw. So I will ready up, draw 4 cards. I love the theme of him right now. I love the more damage he takes, the more angry he gets, and starts really kicking some butt. When an enemy initiates attack, that enemy gets -3 for that attack. Oh, I'm sorry. I had the Power Stone. So that is +1. Boom. More damage. After hero villain deals 3 or more, we know that. They get the Power Stone. Yep. All right. So let's see. Subdue. When an enemy initiates attack, that enemy gets -3 for the attack. Nice. So that doesn't make me defend or have to be the defender. Ooh, Mantis. I like Mantis. To thwart 1 attack, exhaust Mantis and deal 1 damage to her. Heal 3 damage from an identity. Oh, so that'll let me heal up Drax with the cost of hurting Mantis. So she can heal me 3 times for 2 costs. That seems pretty good. And then extra thwarting if I need it. Parry, when you would take any amount of damage, prevent X of that damage, where X is equal to double your attack. Well, my attack is 1 right now. It would block for 2. But for no extra cost, that would still let me play Mantis, which seems good. Uh-oh. Restricted, max 2 cards per player. While in hero form, Drax gains Retaliate 1. This is tough. I'll probably play Subdue. And, but -3 to their attack. It means his attack's only 2. I don't think that means boost icons get reduced. Brent's here. Hey, Brent. It's a great late game card. Also combos with Knife Leap. Yes. Yeah. No, there's some cool stuff that's going on in here. Mantis is really good. I kind of want to get her out, but I kind of want Drax's other knife. You know what? I think that one's going to go away. I think I'm going to do parry. So that's double my attack. So, well, first things first. Let's start over here. We are going to add 2 threat to the scheme. Then Ronan's going to attack me for 3 because he still has this. Oh, I probably should have tried to get rid of this. Hero action. Take 2 damage and deal yourself 1 face down encounter card. Shuffle this into the deck. I can still do that, actually. Let's do that. So I'm going to take 2 damage. I'm going to deal myself an encounter card to get rid of this. Yes. All right. So let's shuffle that one in. That is gone when it's gone. All right. So he is going to attack me for 2. I did play parry here, so I defend for 2. And I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to block. So that's another 2. So I defend for 2 and reduce his attack by 2. I do have the Power Stone, though, so he gets an extra boost card. Oh, well, there you go. He got his universal weapon right back again. And what does this do? Give the villain additional boost card for this activation. Well, that's not great. All right, so it's a 0. So it gets rid of that. That's good. Gets rid of an extra villain schemes card, which I like. All right, so that's 3 attack plus 1 for this one. That's 4 attack. And remember, I parried and I blocked. So that is 0 damage taken. But I think I still get this. After the villain attacks Drax, place a vengeance counter here. Yep. So I now have 2 attack, which doesn't help me because I am exhausted. But, you know, that's okay. But unfortunately, I still have this. So that's +1 card I'm going to take. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, exhaust the Milano and spend a resource of any type to cancel it. Hopefully, I don't get any that are that bad that I need to do that. If I do, that's all right. I'll put Drax's other knife out instead of Mantis. Let's see. That is a space pirate, a Kree private. Quick strike. After this minion engages your hero, it attacks. So it's going to attack me for 1. And I do think this is the villain attacks you. Yep. All right. We're going to put another one out. Guess what? That's another quick strike. So that's another one. Huh. That didn't come out so well. And my obligation. Flip your hero to alter ego. Exhaust your alter ego. Remove memories from another life. Or you are stunned. If you are already stunned, this card gains surge. Discard this obligation. Huh. Well, so the question is, do I flip? If I flip, I'm going to heal 2 for free, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But I lose this. You know what? I am going to flip. I'm going to flip. This goes down to 0 when I flip, and I am going to heal up 2. And that will be that. And now I am stunned still. Oh! Wait a minute, I would have blocked more because I have the Power Stone. I actually would have parried for more. I didn't need to, thankfully, but good thing to remember. I got to remember to add that to my attack for all these cards that say, for your attack do this, for your attack do that. All right, so, this is tough. This is really tough. I'm going to spend 2. I'm going to spend 1 and put Drax's other knife out and hold on to Mantis. Do I not flip? That sounds like a bad idea. Now this says first player action. Exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from the scheme. Oh! He would have gotten an extra boost card against me because of the Power Stone. Did I do that? I think I did. Yes. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to remove 3 threat from the scheme. And I'm staying on my alter ego side. I'm going to see if that works. I know I'm not getting a vengeance token, but I think that's the right move. So, by the way, Brant, who is in the chat, is from the Portal Gaming Podcast. He also has a YouTube channel where he streams Marvel Champions, so make sure you check him out over there. Brant is great, so we love watching his videos. He, I believe he played Drax already as well. Oh, Drax's knife. While in hero form, Drax gets +1 attack. Seems good. Leading blow. When your hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card of your encounter deck. Reduce the hero's attack by that number. Printed icons, yes. So again, as I get pretty good attack, this is the card Brant was saying was good. All right, so leading blow. So I'm going to have, with Drax's knife, that's 1 attack, 2 attack with the Power Stone, 3 attack just normally. So it's pretty likely that I won't draw a 3 boost icon thing, but we'll see. We'll see if after your hero defends against an enemy attack, deal equal to your attack damage. That is really good. Yep. Deflection. When an identity would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent up to 5 of that damage, discard cards from the top of your deck. We already read that one. All right, so I think we're starting to get to some repeats of some of this stuff, but I'm real happy with Drax so far. He seems super fun. But let's start by adding 2 threat to the scheme. Then Ronan is going to scheme. Oh, wait a minute. Was I ever in hero form? Hero action. So I could not have gotten rid of this. Although technically I didn't have to flip for my obligation. So I could have then just flipped at the end of the turn. But I didn't do that. So we will say this is still out here. Ronan the Accuser gets, so he's 3 to the scheme, plus 2 more, which definitely gets rid of the scheme. So this goes away. When revealed, attach the Power Stone to Ronan the Accuser. If he's already attached him, give him a face down boost card. All right. Here is the Power Stone. He is not friendly anymore. Not that he was friendly before, but 4 attack and 4 scheme seems not great. All right. Kree Command Ship. First player interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed. Oh, we already know that. Sorry. This is what we need. This is new. While the Power Stone is attached to Ronan the Accuser, threat cannot be removed from this scheme. If this stage is completed, players lose the game. So we start with 1 per player on here, which will be 1, and it's going to get 2 per turn, which is not great. Ooh, did I forget about this? Wait, Oh, this is stage 1. I was like, wait a minute. Wait, is there another side scheme? No. No. Brant says he's been playing Drax nonstop. What are your thoughts on Drax so far? We're going to get mine at the end, but I'm curious about your thoughts. So far, he seems amazing to me. Oh, I forgot to ready up. Probably should do that. All right, so these 2 Kree are also going to put threat on the scheme, which is not good for me. I mean, if you're paying attention at home, stuff that's not good for me, that's part of it. All right. So what is this again? All right, leading blow. When your hero makes a basic attack, discard cards from the encounter deck. All right, so I could make it against one of these Kree people over here to get rid of them. I think that might be what I try to do. But first things first, let's get my knife out. All right. So we're going to get rid of deflection to put in Drax's knife. So I got 2 knives now. So I do have +1 attack. Oh, I need to get that Power Stone back. I just realized because my attack now is only 2 because I lost the Power Stone. All right, we're going to bring in Mantis. 4/2 over here. I'm going to flip over. I am going to... So that'd be a 2 damage attack against Ronan, which would not be enough to get the Power Stone back. Which isn't great. Gotta be honest. Not great at all. I maybe should have stayed on this side to take an attack. Well, I didn't know he was going to steal the Power Stone. Let's get rid of Universal Weapon, though. So I'm going to get rid of this. Take 2 damage and deal yourself a face-down encounter card. Oh, this goes back in the deck, though. All right, so 2 damage. Oh, and I'm stunned. Can't forget about that. So that's not great. Because that means leading blow isn't great, right? When your hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card of the card, reduce the hero's attack by that amount. If the attack still deals damage, well, it's not going to deal damage because I am stunned. So, in fact, let's not get rid of this card. Let's say we paid with leading blow because leading blow isn't great right now. All right, I'm going to do this to get rid of my stun because Drax seems like an attacky kind of a character. And so it seems important. I'm going to use Mantis to heal 3 damage from Drax. And then she is going to get a damage token on her. Now she Drax's... Oh, interesting. She's Drax's signature ally. Not all Guardians have a signature ally, but Drax does have one in Mantis. I'm going to use the Milano to remove 3 threat from the scheme. Brant says the precon works very well. He's very good in protection and aggression. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like aggression might be the way to go. Gosh, more plus attack. I mean, well, these protection cards are what's keeping him alive now that I think about it. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with everything about him so far, except the fact that I'm playing against Ronan. Everything else seems fine. Everything's just fine. All right. Because Ronan is about to attack me. Now, he doesn't get an extra boost because he has the Power Stone. So that's actually not the worst thing in the world. I mean, the Power Stone or an extra boost card might be the Power Stone in that option. Anyway. Oh, I couldn't get rid of my obligation. It's not a treachery. That's right. All right. Anyway, got to remember that I have that option. So I do have Retaliate 1, which makes me happy. But let's ready everything up. We will go ahead and add 2 threat to the scheme. We will have a Ronan attack me for 3. Oops, I need to draw 2 cards. Ooh, fight me, coward! Ready your hero and draw a card. The villain attacks you. Huh. That doesn't seem great. After your hero defends against an enemy attack, deal damage to that enemy equal to your hero's attack. Alright, so I'm going to use these 2 in combination on my turn. Oh, I could use it for these Kree privates. That's right. Oh, and I get to ready my hero and draw a card. And the okay, all right. So I'm going to play Deflection to stop his attack, which is for 3 plus a boost. 4. So that's 4 damage it would have done. Now let me remember what Deflection does. When an identity would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent up to 5 of that damage, discard cards from the top of your deck equal to that amount prevented. So I'm going to discard 4 cards. But I'm going to zoom in here just in case we get something new. Ooh, Hard Knocks. I don't think I've seen this one. Attack, Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If that enemy is defeated using this attack, give your hero tough status card. All right, it's not too bad. Subdue. When an enemy initiates attack, that enemy gets -3 for this attack. We've seen that one. Let's see the third one here. Indomitable. If your hero defends, discard Indomitable. Ready your hero, which seems good. Intimidation. Remove X threat, where X is equal to your attack. That would have been nice. All right, don't forget to get our vengeance counter. That's what they're called. Don't forget the vengeance counter. Alrighty. So I've done that on their turn. They still have 2 more attacks against me, so I'm going to take 2 damage here. 1, 2. Now let's not forget that I do have retaliate, which I kind of forgot, but I am totally redeeming myself right here. All right, so that's that. We do have 1 card, and we're going to take 2 more. I feel like I'm playing with Star-Lord here. Like, why do I have so many cards? Stupid Ronan. Man, Ronan, stop giving me all this stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it, not even a little bit. Peril. So, you can exhaust the Milano, you can spend 2 fist resources, or stun the first player. Guess we're exhausting the Milano. Now, I do remember I can do this, spend a resource of any type to cancel that cards when revealed effects. Yeah, that is not a whatever. That's going right on him. Why do I feel like this universal weapon keeps coming up this game? Not a big fan of that. I have shuffled it, right? Surge. And force interrupt. When the villain phase ends, deal 1 damage to each player. First player action, exhaust the Milano, and spend 2 resources of any type to discard this card. So I'll have to remember this is here. I'm going to put it in this row just as a reminder that it is here. It's actually should probably be up here, but that's fine. That's a threat I need to deal with, so I'm going to keep it in the threat area for myself. All right. Thank goodness I'm too stubborn to die. Did I defend? I did not defend, so I'm good. All right. So I would attack currently for 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 3 damage to Ronan, I think. Yes. So I'm going to do 3 damage to Ronan, which gets me, not his universal weapon, gets me the Power Stone. And then that does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Because 1 attack, 1 for that, and then my normal attack. Now, this is so stupid, by the way. I am, we are all dumber for seeing all the dumb crap that I am doing here. But we will see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe I'll get lucky. I mean, this is Drax. I mean, I took Drax against Ronan for this purpose. Gosh, I feel dumb. But I'm going to do it. Fight me, coward. Yep. Whoa. First. First things first, let's get rid of this universal weapon. Take 2 damage and deal yourself a face down encounter card. Come on, shuffle. Actually, shuffle. Don't come on the top again, because I hate it when you do that. All right, I'm taking 2 damage. I'm readying my hero. I am ready your hero and draw a card. I'm going to draw a card. This is, all right, Moon Dragon. I mean, it's got the word dragon in there. You all know I'm going to like that. Action, exhaust and discard Moon Dragon. Choose a minion. That minion attacks another enemy of your choice. Ooh, you make them attack themselves. Oh, but you have to discard Moon Dragon to make that happen. Wow, that is awful expensive. The only way I could see that happen is if you're playing against, like, something with villainous. Otherwise, even then, wow. 3 for a 1/1 with 2 life? Huh. I don't know about all that. So, anyway, I'm not going to be holding on to this card at the end of my turn. But, Drax is going to attack me. So, let's do that. So, first things first, Drax is going to attack me for 2. And he's going to get 2 boost cards. I am going to exhaust to defend. So, attacks for 2 with 2 boosts. Oh my gosh. If this activation and attack, it gains piercing. That's okay. I don't have tough. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. So that's 5, 6, 7 damage. 7 damage. Really? Minus my 2 defense? Really? Yeah, this isn't looking too good. Thank God I'm too stubborn to die. I don't even know if that's going to be enough to save me in this situation. But I am counter. Oh, wait. So let's see the timing here. After the villain attacks Drax, place a vengeance counter here. So he just attacked me. And then it also says after your hero defends against the enemy attack, deal damage. So actually, I think it goes in the opposite order. I think counterpunch would have to go before I got that vengeance counter. Because when you defend is, I think when you're declaring the defense. I don't know. Brant or anybody else in the chat, if you know the answer to that, let me know. After your hero defends an enemy attack. Because I think defending is like you're declaring your defense early. I don't know. That's a tough call because this says after the villain attacks Drax. You know what? I think that just means I have to defend. So I'm going to take the extra 1 damage. Not that it matters in this situation, actually, now that I look at it. So first thing that is first, retaliate would happen. So that happens there. Then I get to use counterpunch to attack back. So even if this was 1 counter, it wouldn't matter. Oh, well, he takes the Power Stone. Yeah, so that's gone. Because it would be after the attack. Let's see. After a hero or villain deals 3 or more damage to attached character with a single attack, change the Power Stone to the villain, to the other player. All right, I believe I'm going to get that right back, though, because now I hit him for 1, 2, 3, probably 4, because I probably get that vengeance counter, but even if it wasn't 4, I'm still getting this back. So there is that. Am I going to lose if I flip over? I kind of feel like I am, but I also feel like I don't have a whole lot of a choice here. I mean, you're going to heal me for 3. 1, 2, 3. I still think I'm flipping. Seems too risky to not flip. I think that's the only way I have a chance. So I get rid of these 2 vengeance. But I believe I get +1 attack or +2 healing per vengeance I got rid of. So that's healing 4 more, which isn't bad. And that'll let me attack on my next turn, although it'll just be an attack for 3, but that's okay. All right. Oh, at the end of the villain phase, I was supposed to take a damage from this thing also. That's why I put it there, and it doesn't matter. I still forget about it. Okay, so let's see what happens on the villain phase, shall we? All right. So I'm going to ready everything up. I am definitely not keeping Moondragon. I am drawing 6 cards, though. Let's see if there's anything cool and new. Counterpunch again. Nope. Deflection. That is not new. We just read that. After a villain attacks you, deal X damage to the villain, where X is equal to your attack. So Payback and Counterpunch are very similar. Very similar. If not identical. Oh, you don't have to block for Payback. That's the difference. Leading Blow, when you make a basic attack, discard that. Yeah, we know that one. Indomitable, we know that one. Ooh, Martyr. So it's a 2 attack, 1 thwart, costs 4, 3 life. After Martyr takes consequential damage from performing an attack, if that attack defeated an enemy, give her the tough status card. All right, that's not terrible. I don't know if it's. I mean, I could probably manufacture it to kill one of these next turn. Give it tough to give me another round. Because this is after you change this form. Oh, no. Let's see here. After the villain attacks Drax. Now, I wonder if that means if I block, does that still count as Drax being attacked? I believe so. Because he's going to attack him. And even though somebody else is going to take that and defend for him, he's still the one being attacked. So I believe that is correct. Where I would still get the counter. So we'll see. All right. First things first, we're going to have 2 threats of the scheme. Second things second. Oh, wait a minute. We forgot to advance old Ronan over here when I punched him back in the face. I did all this other stuff, never advanced him. So let's go ahead and advance Ronan. He does start tough. And when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Cut the Power, Side Scheme, and reveal it. So I don't think Cut the Power was in here. No. So we'll search this other deck. Search for Cut the Power. And that just means I'm not going to be able to thwart, which I don't know if it matters at this point. Anyway, this is going exactly how I anticipated it when I was going to play with a starter deck against Ronan. Even on standard, Ronan is no joke. Choose to either exhaust the Milano or place 2 threat on the main scheme. Oh, that would be as a boost. I'm sorry. So this just has 3 on it, which, I mean, is 3 more than I can get rid of right now. And because of the exclamation point, I won't even be able to remove threat from the main scheme. So we added 2. Now Ronan is going to scheme for 2. Plus he's going to boost. Activates against you. Give him 1 additional boost card if you control the Power Stone. So that's activates. It doesn't say attack. Huh. So that means even his thwart is going to get an extra boost, I guess, because that's activating against me. So this isn't great. So that's 3. Of course we're going to keep attaching that. 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. So boom. That's up to 10. We're not going to delay this any longer. We are just going to get my butt kicked and be done with it. So that's... I don't know. I'm liking Drax's deck. It did not go well, but I honestly didn't expect it to. Oh, Hard Knocks. What's this card? Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If that enemy is defeated by the attack, give your hero a tough status card. Okay. Subdue. When the enemy initiates attack, that enemy gets -3. We've seen that one. Fight Me Coward. Ready your hero and draw 1 card. The villain attacks you. You know what? I may run this back. Not this battle. I mean, that seems ridiculous. Like, we've already seen that Drax can't handle this. Maybe we put him against somebody his own weight class and run it back real quick. Or maybe we don't go in his weight class. Maybe we go for something even less than Drax's weight class. Like, I don't know, like Rhino or something. I feel like he'd be kind of fun against Rhino, but let's see. 14 hit points. I am going to run it back just because I want to see more of what's going on. His obligation was in here. I don't think that's his obligation. Nope. Obligation. There it is. All right. We're going to put this over here. We are going to clear this enemy. Oops. My obligation went away. Oh, no. What's up with that? Let's see. I don't think it would come back. We're not going to go that easy. We just did Badoon last night. Let's do... Who do we want to see? Ultron? Ultron's kind of long. Crossbones? Let's do Crossbones. Crossbones is fun. I mean, everybody's fun. Let's be honest. Well, Crossbones has a weapon attachment. All right. So let's see. Modular encounter sets. Hydra Patrol. Weapon Master. Do they have any of those in here? So that's Crossbones. That's standard. I don't think they have any. So Hydra Patrol, Weapon Master, Legions of Hydra. So Weapon Master, Hydra Patrol, and Legions of Hydra. That's a lot of Hydra. The Guardians against Hydra. So we got this experimental weapons deck over here. Let's not forget about that while Crossbones has a weapon attachment. Okay, so we'll come over here, create an experimental weapons deck, and set it to the side. Then we're going to flip over. When revealed, reveal the top of the experimental weapons deck, and over here. It's +1 attack, attached to the villain, force interrupt. When attached villain attacks, the attack gains ranged, which just means that avoids retaliate, which I'm going to get retaliate. And yes. So let me go ahead and redraw my hand. And let's see what it looks like fighting against somebody who's not Ronan. Shall we? So I can discard 2 resources to get rid of it. Doesn't seem like the end of the world. When Crossbones has a weapon attachment, his attacks gain piercing. So I can't really tough, and I can't... Oh, 3 per player is all we need for this, though. So let's try to not let that go away. I don't get the Milano, unfortunately. I don't have my obligation either. So let's go objects, saved objects. Let's get Drax. Let's pull out, not that. Oh, hey, this worked on this one. Huh. So I can get rid of this. Well, let's make sure. Yeah. Hey, look at that. I don't know why it didn't work in the one I pulled out, but that's okay. Gonna put that on here. We are gonna lock it in, and let's get my obligation. I wonder if I'll know when I draw it or not. All right, that goes in there. Let's delete the rest of these. Let's delete the rest of this. Shuffle it up and keep going. Alrighty, so I am going to draw my hand to 6. I am going to don't need this, although I could have used that last time. After the villain attacks and deals X damage to villain, where X is equal to your attack. I'm going to hold on to that because that's after he attacks. So we're going to have to figure out the timing there. Is after attack and after defense the same? I wonder if the new rules reference has that. Because I think, don't they have examples of an attack, the timing windows, stuff like that? I thought they did. Let's see if I can find it in here real quick. And to be honest, it doesn't matter that much. We can play it how we want today, and then we will find out the real way it's supposed to be played later. So So, I'm not going to worry about it right now. If anybody knows the answer again, please let me know in the chat. Fight me, coward. Ready your hero and draw a card. The villain attacks you. This villain's only attacking for 1, so I don't feel as bad about that. Let's go ahead and keep on that. You, Mr. Moondragon, I don't know when you're going to get played. Remove X threat from a scheme where X is equal to your attack. I mean, there's no threat on the scheme, so that seems like a terrible thing to have right now. But I'm going to draw 3 cards. Oh, and I got Gamora again. After he attacks or thwarts, discard a card from the top of your deck until you have an event. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. All right, let's see where we go with this turn. All right, first things first, I am going to flip over. Then I am going to attack for 1 damage. Then I'm going to say fight me, coward, which readies my hero and lets me draw a card, and then the villain attacks me, so we'll have him attack for 1 and get boosted. Let's see, I am not going to, so for this one I do have to defend. I probably should have put Indomitable down if I was planning on doing that. Let's see. How much do I need to pay for Gamora? 1, 2, 3. So I'll be okay. So I am going to defend this attack. So attacking for 1. I am defending for 2. Let's see what the boost is. That's 1 more. So that's 2 damage. They did attack. So my attack goes up by 1. I'm going to pay back to do 2 damage. And I'm going to counter punch, since I did defend, to do 2 more damage. Then I'm going to play Gamora. 1, 2. Deflection's pretty good, but he's not attacking that hard. I'm gonna put Gamora in. I'd rather ready. Seems pretty good. All right, so Gamora. After Gamora attacks or thwarts, so Gamora's gonna attack for 2. 1, 2, and that lets me flip cards from the top of my deck to my discard pile until I discard an event and grab that event. Oh, you know what? Let me look at the resources I need to get rid of this. So if I get lucky and get a fist with my event, maybe, just maybe, oh no. Dewey Thweet Mastery is an upgrade that lets me, after he makes a base get attack, draw a card. No! I don't want to get rid of that. No! Another upgrade. Too stubborn to die. I mean, that one I don't care about as much. So this is an event. I think that's what she says she lets me do. Yep. Add that event. So let's do that. They're both lightning bolts. So, but it is still my turn. I'm going to pay Subdue to put Indomitable on the table. After your hero defends, ready your hero. That seems good. That way I'll be able to attack and all of that. All right, so I am done. Wait, did I forget to add 1 to his attack? I did. So that would be 1 extra attack, so I do take a damage. Don't forget the laser rifle that he is so eloquently pointing at your head. All right, we are going to ready up. Ready up, 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 up. All right, so we are going to add 1 threat to the scheme. That seems more reasonable than the Galaxy's Most Wanted schemes. Of course, it only needs 3 before it pops, so maybe not as reasonable as I like to pretend. So he's got piercing and he's got ranged. Yep. So 2 attack. I should draw some cards, especially when I'm protection, because deflection. Huh. Yeah. Intimidation. Remove X threat from a scheme. Yeah, I'm gonna play deflection. Why wouldn't I? Discard cards from the top of your deck equal to the amount prevented that way. All right. Well, I'm gonna add 1 here. I know I don't get it quite yet, but so you're gonna attack me for 2 plus 2 more. So that is 4 damage, and all of which gets prevented by deflection. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I'm discarding some good cards here. I don't like that. Don't like that at all, Mr. Crossbones. With you and your weapons and shooting me and stuff. All right, but that is the end of his turn, except I got to draw 1 of these. Of course. The villain attacks. Okay, so I am going to take 1 more of these. And again, it doesn't really matter if I take it now or later. The question is, do I block? I think the answer is no. Oh, I could block and I could Indomitable. Yeah, why don't I do that? I'm going to block for 2. He attacks for 2. I take 2 damage. 1, 2. And that is that. Oh, should I have discarded a different card? Nope. That is the one I should discard. I'm just thinking about getting rid of this laser rifle over here. I am going to discard Indomitable, though, and ready my hero. That means I will be doing a whopping 4 damage, which seems way better than less damage. All right. I guess I'm going to pay this to remove 1 threat from the scheme. That seems silly, but well, maybe I just discard this and hold on to my energy over here. All right. So I am going to attack for 4 damage. So that's 1 attack plus 3 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see if I want to get rid of Crossbones. It does double his attack. Well, he has a weapon attachment. It gets piercing. When revealed, searching counter deck for another weapon. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off. Gamora. Well, so Gamora could flip him, and then she could chump block his attack. Now, if this says gains overkill or whatever else, that'll make me not happy. I'm going to hold off on Gamora doing that till next turn. We're going to see if we can't poke 1 damage onto him some other way. And then do all that next turn. So I'm going to ready up. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Ooh, Drax's knife seems good. Drax's other knife seems very good. Ready your hero and draw a card. Then the villain attacks you, which also seems good. I don't know about that because I do have, I already have my maximum number of counters. So maybe I discard these 2 cards to play Drax's knife and Drax's other knife. Although Drax's other knife isn't great because retaliate's no good when they have ranged. And whenever he has a weapon, he gains range. So we'll see. Maybe I'll use some of this stuff to discard some of the weapons as well. We'll see how that goes. Gamora did nothing, though, which is fine. All right, we're adding 1 over here. And then we are going to... Wait a minute. Do we want Gamora to have attacked there? No, not attacked. Thwarted there. No, we're not going to do it. All right, we're boosting their 2 attack. Do I defend? Do I defend? Do I defend? No, I don't. I'm just taking this one. So that's 2 damage plus 3 would be 5 damage, which is not a little bit of damage, but that's okay. I feel like that's Drax's shtick. He takes some damage to get this up. Now, again, unfortunately, I'm full up, but when I flip, I heal for 6. So it doesn't seem like the end of the world, and it might be If I can remove one threat, it might be a decent turn to flip anyway. All right. Oh, this will let me ready if I let him attack me, which I'm not sure that I'm ready to do, but I would like to draw a card. All right. Let's go ahead and do this first. Gamora's going to hit. For 1 damage, that advances the villain. All right. So I'm going to attach another weapon here. +1/+1. Attached to the villain, I can get rid of 1 of each resource to get rid of that. And this one needs a lightning bolt and a fist. All right, I'm gonna do the fist. I'm gonna do the lightning bolt here to get rid of this. So now he no longer has range. He does have piercing, so retaliate would work again, although I got rid of my retaliate weapon. I am gonna do this to get my knife on the table as well. So that's +1 to my attack. I already have +3 to my attack, so my attack becomes 1 + 3 + 1. 1 + 2 + 1 + 1, 2 + 1 + 1. Yeah, anyway, that's a little Clue reference. If you haven't seen the movie Clue, it is freaking amazing, by the way. The old Clue movie. I know they were talking about remaking it. I don't know if it ever came out. I don't think it did. But the original Clue movie with Tim Curry is hilarious. So if you like funny movies, I think it's something the whole family can see. There's a little bit of promiscuity in there, but it's not too bad. I mean, depends, I guess, on your whatever. But all right, but anyway, I'm going to do 5 damage. Bottom line here is I do 5 damage, gets him down to 9, and that is Drax being Drax. We got Amin in the chat. He says Drax seems really cool. I totally agree with you, Amin. Drax, it seems really, really cool. I mean, I love these counter idea. The fact that you can flip over to like boost it up even more is really cool. Now, my only negative here is I didn't do anything about this threat, so we'll see what's about to happen. I promise you it's not going to be good. I know that. But I'm going to be able to attack for 5 again next turn, so I don't know that I care about that. Now, the question is, do I flip? Let's remind myself what the next thing is. Is this like the Lucy thing? No, it isn't. But it will give him another experimental weapon, which I don't know that I care about. Maybe I flip, I heal up, but then I won't be able to hit as hard. You know what? I'm going to give it one more turn and just chump with Gamora this turn. So I am going to ready up. This doesn't have overkill or anything, does it? Nope. It's just +1/+1. All right. I'm going to do that. I'm going to draw my 4 cards. I kind of want a 5-card hand. Ooh. When here makes a basic attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck to reduce it. And attack again. Oh, and I have Knife Leap, which seems really good too. I can't pay for both of them, but no. Knife Leap seems like the better choice here. Basic attack, you get +5 for the attack. And overkill. Yeah, that seems real good. All right, so we are going to lose this first part of the scheme. So they go inside. When revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. So here you go. Here's another weapon for you. Wonderful. So this does start with 1 on it. It can go up to 6. Attached to the villain. After the attached villain attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from your hand. I mean, is he going to damage me if I use this leading blow? But if I use leading blow, I can't do Knife Leap. So I'm going to do my original blocking with Gamora. And I think he won't damage me because he's killing Gamora. No damage will go through to me. So I'm pretty sure that's right. That's 3 attack plus 2 more. Oh, and getting rid of Shadows of the Past. That is a wonderful feeling. Whenever you see Shadows of the Past as a boost card, it just makes you so happy. So happy. There aren't many cards that do that when I see them, but that makes me happy. I don't think I do this, again, because I did not take any damage, so we're good. We are going to look out, though, and see what this is. You may flip to alter ego form. Exhaust. All right, or you can stun yourself. No. Okay, so here's the problem. Flipping gets rid of all these vengeance counters. It does heal me up, but the whole point of this was I was trying to kill him this turn. I would have been able to do 5 damage. The problem is now I'm not going to be able to kill him this turn because I'm not going to be able to do damage because I'm going to be stunned on the first attack. This was a terrible time for my obligation to come out. This is literally going to be the last turn of the game, so I guess I'm flipping. Which removes 3. Gonna exhaust myself. That heals me 6. So just as a reminder for those that are new, after you change form, remove all vengeance counters, heal 2 for each vengeance counter removed. That's why I healed 6. This is removed from the game, and man, that timing could not have been worse. Now, I can still do this leaping knife. Oh, no, I can't, because I'm not going to attack. I'm not going to attack. No. I can't do anything with any of these cards. Literally, these cards are all completely worthless to me. Oh, so do I flip? What's worst case scenario here? I'm not going to lose. So he's going to scheme. It's going to flip. Do I just hold on to this hand? Yeah, I guess I do. All right, so I'm flipping over and just doing nothing. Maybe I discard some stuff. I'm going to discard this and hope to draw a double resource, which I didn't. I got both of my leaping knives in the same hand again, of course, for the second time. All right, we're just going to take their attack. That's what we're going to do. So we're adding 1. He is going to attack me. Oh, I'm going to have to discard a card. I'm going to have to discard a card, which I don't want to do. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like any of this. No! Why? All right. All right. It's fine. Goose. Oh, I could have gotten rid of this. You know what? Knowing full well. Hold on. What did I discard? What did I discard? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Hold on. This was in my hand. Right? If I got stuff to get rid of this, why wouldn't I? So a mental and a fist, I don't have. For this, I need 1 of everything. So I didn't have it anyway. So we're just going to say I did what I did. And I'm going to draw these 2 cards back. And I'm not going to be able to do anything again because it's terrible. Everything is terrible. We added 1 to the scheme. He's going to attack me for 3 plus a boost. I am not defending for 6 damage. Are you kidding me? There goes all 6 of that damage I just healed up. All right. At least. Oh, wait. Why am I exhausted? I'm not exhausted. Taking 6 damage. I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to discard 1 of my leaping knives. Hopefully, I will be able to play the other one. I attack for 3. So, actually, leading blow might still work. Although, if it doesn't, then I basically wasted an attack. But anyway. All right. We're going to have them attack me. Or not attack me. We're doing a villain card. So here we go. Guard. No! Well, anyway. That's not great. Hopefully I get some decent protection cards here. Do I do leading blow? I think I'm going to hold on to knife leap again. +5 and overkill and piercing. So yeah, I'm going to try to hold on to that. I'm going to discard leading blow to put up Indomitable. Well, let's make sure. When defeated, deal engaged player an encounter card. So yes. Well, I'm not defeating him this turn anyway. I can only attack for 2, but 3, which is actually perfect because that gets him within 1 of death, which makes overkill even better. So we're going to do that. We're going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3 with the normal attack. And I'm going to be done. I do have Indomitable now, which after I defend, I can ready my hero. That seems good. Guard says, while this minion is engaged, you cannot attack the villain. So I'm guessing a lot of those defensive cards are attacks. Plus, I want to keep all mine for Knife Leap. So let's ready up. Let's draw up. And we're going to pray here. Parry, when you would take any amount of damage, prevent it, where X is equal to double your attack. If I have to do it, I have to do it, right? So hopefully I don't have to do it. All right, we're going to add 1 threat to the scheme. He's going to attack. Oh, I keep forgetting about the gauntlets. I got to get rid of those because they're going to keep making me discard a card. Unless I parry and get rid of it, but that's getting rid of a card anyway, so I can't knife leap. Oh, this is just terrible. Oh, Mantis. Okay, Mantis can come in and do the 1 damage to the soldier at least. All right, I'm not going to be able to knife leap, but we'll see. Maybe, just maybe. Because I drew Mantis at the end of my turn, so I wouldn't have been able to use it to get rid of Power Gauntlets. But those Power Gauntlets are really, really annoying me right now. All right, I'm going to defend. Only because I have Indomitable here. I'm going to defend, He's attacking me for 3 plus a boost card, which is 2 more, so that's 5 damage. I am going to get rid of parry. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent it. So I didn't even have to do that. If I hadn't defended, my attack is 3 right now. I would have blocked for 6, so that was a mistake. I didn't need to block, so I didn't need to get rid of my Indomitable here, but I did. Yep. I mean, I was going to have to discard that anyway, so I get attacked for 2 more damage here. 1, 2. And then I am going to draw a bad card. Caught off guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, gain surge. So, goodbye, my knife. I hardly knew you, so that's 1 less damage I'm going to be able to do, which is not my favorite thing in the world, but, you know, that's how this game goes sometimes. And I am done. I'm going to do my turn. So first things first, I'm going to play Mantis. 1, 2, to play Mantis. Mantis can attack for 1. Do I need her to get rid of threat on the scheme? I think so, though, sadly. So I'm going to go ahead and defeat this minion over here. Mantis is going to thwart for 2. Because my plan is to flip. And maybe I'm making terrible calls because actually he's going to scheme for 3 anyway. So no, Mantis is going to be the one to have killed that. I am going to attack for my 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3, and hope I draw. Unfortunately, there are no more knife leaps in my deck because 2 of them just came out. Can't get rid of these things. This is just brutal. All right, healing for 4. And let us ready up, and I'm going to draw 6 cards. Oh, there's the athletic conditioning. Counterpunch, leading blow, subdue. Ah, here you go. Here's an attack. Give yourself the tough stat. Okay, all right. All right, so assuming I can live through this, what you're saying is I got a chance, which makes me happy. All right. But I only do 1. She does 1. Okay. All right, we're adding 1 threat to the scheme. Then gonna scheme for 3 plus this card, which is another 2. So that's 5 more on here, which take it up to 9. So that goes away. And then nothing on here. We're gonna flip it. If this stage is complete, reveal the top experimental weapons card. Boom, boom, boom. All right, attach the villain. Attach villain gets retaliate 1. All right, so that's not the worst of the cards. I mean, I just need to kill it. Kill Crossbones. That is all. Very simple. It's not hard. Go to your home. Don't you know where your home is? All right, let's flip this card and hope this... Oh, wait. Let's get this right. So this has 1 on it. When revealed, experimental weapons. I would lose the game if that goes away. All right. Madame Hydra cannot take damage while Legions of Hydra's side scheme is in play. Force response after Madame Hydra schemes or attacks. Place 2 threat on Legions of Hydra. Well, there is no Legions of Hydra. You're right here. We're all good. And that is that. She is not villainous, so that's good. All right, so back to my turn. I think that means I win. So I'm going to flip over. Old Draxy here. We're going to do Hard Knocks. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If the enemy is defeated by this attack, give your hero the tough status card. So I'm going to do that for 4 damage. 1... 2 and 3 to pay for this. So Hard Knocks does 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to have Mantis attack for 1 damage. Counterpunch after your hero defends against an attack. Well, I was thinking about doing that, but I don't need to. I'm just going to attack for 1 damage. That'll be Crossbones' last damage. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say wayo. All right, so we made it all the way through his deck. We've seen all his stuff. So let's see what my final thoughts are. Well, as many of you could probably guess by hearing my playthrough here, I'm really excited about Drax. Drax is really fun. I love this like mechanic over here. I love how it's fresh. They're definitely keeping the game fresh with new heroes. Can't wait to play against different villains. I've already played against 2. I mean, normally I wouldn't play a second one, but I was so excited to play him again. Plus, I didn't feel like I had a good feel for him after the first game, so that's why I kept playing. Seems really good though. Seems really fun. And you know, the comments, you know, seem to say the same thing. Brant and Aman both said that they really. Brant says he's really enjoyed playing Drax. Aman saying that they really think Drax seems cool, and I agree. I agree with all of that. Drax does seem cool. I love how they're playing with different things. Right, Star-Lord drew a lot of cards and used those cards for his benefit. Drax takes damage, giving himself these counters here. I mean, a really good protection Drax deck seems like it would be really, really good with stuff like Counterpunch and things like that in it, and enough damage prevention so that he doesn't have to flip. Because that's his biggest thing is having to re-get these counters is not great for him. You know, it takes a little while for him to build back up again. That's 3 enemy phases, and as you know, tempo is so important in this game. So for me, that's maybe his one weakness, but outside of that, he's really fun. 14 life. I mean, a 4-card hand size isn't great either, of course. Especially when you have something that's making you discard cards, and but those 2 cards are amazing. But similar to Hulk, stuff like Leaping Knife requires you to make an attack, where stuns and things like that get rid of it. So other heroes have things that are about equally costed that can just do that damage themselves, it feels like. So I do think this is fair for balance, though. Overkill and piercing is a nice added benefit to it as well. So I don't know. I really like him. I'm having a lot of fun with Drax. He will definitely be in more plays soon. I can't wait for, of course, can't wait for the next hero to come out, which is going to be why can't I think of it off the top of my head? Guy with the guns. I can't even think of. Venom. Not a guy with a gun. Well, he does have guns. So Venom is going to be the next one. He's also going to be a Guardian. I think somebody with guns and Drax would be a freaking cool combination. So, I mean, Star-Lord has guns as well. But I don't know. I just think they're doing really neat stuff. They're putting out really cool combinations. They're putting out really cool cards. I love that they keep adding these gray Guardians in, so you could really make a full Guardian set. I do like that Mantis is specific to Drax. And something really unique. This is the first Guardian, I think, is it, that had a signature ally? That can't be right. Maybe Star-Lord or Gamora did, but I don't know. I like all the stuff they're doing with it. I had a lot of fun with Drax today. Thank you for sticking with me through this double playthrough today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope you got to see some of Drax mechanics. The timing issues, I'm still not exactly sure at the end of the turn. We'll get that figured out by the time we play him in one of our, bigger 2-player games that I play with Terrence. So, yeah, but I had a lot of fun, and thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye!